Welcome back to our maths lesson. So today is the last lesson of the week. I hope you've enjoyed the lessons this week so far. Next week is half term, so there are no lessons, but the week after we will continue with our phonics and maths lessons. Today we are going to be carrying on with some addition, so let's get started. Now, who can tell me what day is it today? What day of the week is it? It's definitely not Monday, it's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, it's not Thursday, so today is Friday. Fantastic. So today is Friday. Let me hear you. Fantastic. So today is Friday. What day was it yesterday? What day comes before Friday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fantastic. So yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. So yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. What day will it be tomorrow? Say the days of the week to help you and figure out what day it will be after Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Amazing. So tomorrow will be Saturday. Fantastic. So Saturday is a weekend. So do we come to school on a weekend? No, we don't. So yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. Tomorrow will be Saturday. Fantastic. Well done. So well done on remembering your days of the week. So now we're going to look at the months of the year. Hopefully you can remember the month that we are in so far. Hopefully you can remember what month we're in at the moment. Can anyone tell me what month we're in? Are we in January? Are we in December? Are we in April? No, so we've had January, so now the month we're in is February. Amazing. So the month is February. Amazing, well done. Now, what is the date today? So what number day is it in February? So yesterday was the 11th. So today is the 12th. So one more than 11 is 12. Fantastic. So today is Friday, the 12th of February. Can everyone say that for me? Say it nice and loud. Fantastic. So that is the date. So it's the last day of the week. And now we're going to get on with our lesson. You are now going to be continuing learning how to count in twos. So remember, when you're counting in twos, we always skip a number. So we start with 0, then we move on to 2. Fantastic. And make sure you look at the picture that I've put on the screen to help you with your counting in twos. You can use this picture to help you recognise how to count in twos. So as you can see, the arrow jumps from 0 straight to 2. And it helps you if you count the number of feet underneath each number. Now that you've counted in twos, you're going to be now counting in fives. So make sure you pay attention. This is a song that you need to be learning and practicing every day. So make sure you follow and listen to the song really, really carefully. I've attached the number line on how to count up in fives. So as you can see, the numbers jump from 0, then it goes straight to 5. Then after 5, it goes to 10 and so on. So it's always counting up in fives. So this number line will help you and recognise how to count in fives. Here is your chance to count from 0 all the way up until 100. And once you've done that, I've attached a 100 square to the board and you need to fill out the numbers that are missing. Make sure you write out your numbers nice and neatly and they're formed the right way.
Hi reception, I'm going to be singing the number ones song to 10 and it would be great if you guys could learn it because it helps us in our maths. Here goes. 1 and 9, 1 and 9, 9 and 1, 9 and 1. Bring them all together, bring them all together, that makes 10, that makes 10. 2 and 8, 2 and 8, 8 and 2, 8 and 2, bring them all together, bring them all together, that makes 10, that makes 10. 7 and 3, 7 and 3, 3 and 7, 3 and 7, bring them all together, bring them all together, that makes 10, that makes 10. 6 and 4, 6 and 4, 4 and 6, 4 and 6, bring them all together, bring them all together, that makes 10, that makes 10. 5 and 5, 5 and 5, 5 and 5, 5 and 5, bring them all together, bring them all together, that makes 10, that makes 10. Okay, have a go, record yourselves and upload it to Class Dojo or Tapestry and let me have a look. Good luck.
Here is your starter activity. So you need to add the Numicon shapes together to work out the total. Once you've done that, make sure you write that number in the blank space. Make sure you're counting carefully and you write your numbers nice and neatly afterwards. Now you need to move on to one more and one less. So you've got a number in the middle of the robot and you need to work out which number is one more and one less to that number. Make sure you count as you go along to make sure you've got the right answer. Here are the things that you need for the lesson today. So you need a piece of paper and a pencil, and you also need about 10 objects to count, and hopefully you've got 2 plates or 2 things that you can use to separate those objects. Today we're continuing on learning how to add objects together. So make sure you've got all your objects in front of you and let's get started. I need you to work out how many objects are in each group. So at home, make sure you've got your 2 paper plates and you need to put the same amount of objects on each plate to show the 2 groups. Hopefully you've worked out how many objects are in both groups. So using your objects, please count how many you found in the first group. So let's count the cupcakes on the screen. 1, 2. So there should be 2 objects in your first group. Now, how many are in the second group? Let's count them. 1, 2. So there are 2 objects in each group. Now, I would like you to bring both groups together and count how many you've got all together. Once you've put all your objects together, hopefully you've counted out how many you've got all together. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 objects all together. So that is our total. Now we're going to write our number story using our first, then and now. Now we're going to write our number story using our first, then and now. So in our first group, how many objects or how many cupcakes were there? There were 2. Fantastic. So I'm going to draw 2 cupcakes. So I've got 2 cupcakes. So which number do I need to write in my first box? The number 2. Amazing. You can be doing this along with me. Then how many were in our second group? There were 2 as well. Fantastic. We've got our 2 cupcakes. So now we need to write what number in here? The number 2. Fantastic. So first we had 2 cupcakes. Then we made 2 more. Now how many are there all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 4 cupcakes all together. Amazing, well done. So now that we know 2 and 2 make 4. Fantastic. Let's count to see, making sure I've drawn 4 cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Well done. So hopefully you've written that down. Make sure you've counted out your groups and put them all together to work out your total. Here we've got some chocolate cakes. So again, you need to split up your objects into 2 groups. Make sure you count how many chocolate cakes are in both groups and make sure you've got the same amount in your 2 groups at home. So in the first group of chocolate cakes, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. So at home you should have 3 objects in one group. Now let's work out how many are in the second group. So there are 1, 2. There are 2 chocolate cakes. So in your first group you should have 3 objects, and then in your second group you should have 2 objects. Now I would like you to make one big group with those objects and tell me how many are there altogether. Once your objects are all together, now we can count how many there are to work out the total. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So altogether there are 5 cupcakes. So you should have 5 objects in one group. Now we're going to write it down. So in our first group we had 3 cakes. So I'm going to draw 3 chocolate cakes. 3 chocolate cakes. Then how many were in the next group? There were 2. So how many cupcakes do I need to draw? 2 chocolate cakes. 2 chocolate cakes. So now how many do we have all together? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First I had 3, then I added 2 more, now I've got 5. So now we've got 5 chocolate cakes all together. Well done. So now I need to work out and write the numbers in the box. So how many cupcakes did we have first? 3. Fantastic. 3. Then we had how many? 2. So we had 3. Then I added 2 more. Now I have 5. Amazing. Well done. I love the way that you're counting out the objects and to make sure that your total is correct. Now we're counting out some cookies, which are my favourite. So, can you work out how many cookies are in the first group and how many are in the second group? Make sure you count up those objects to match the amount of cookies, so then we can count them out all together. Now, who can tell me how many cookies are in the first group? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4. So who can show me 4 using 2 hands? So we've got 4. Amazing, well done. So in the first group, you should have 4 objects counted out. Now in the second group, how many are there? Are there more or are there less? There's the same amount. Fantastic. So in the second group, there are 4. So in the first group, we've got 4 cookies. And in the next group, in the second group, we've got 4. So now can you put them all together, put all your objects together to work out how many there are in total? So we know that there are 4 cookies in the first group and then there were 4 cookies in the second group. So hopefully you've put all your objects together at home. Now let's count how many cookies or objects you've got all together. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we know that there are 8 cookies in total. So hopefully you know how to work out how to write our first, then and now story using those numbers. So now we're going to write out our number story together. So first we had 4 cookies. Fantastic. So let me draw my 4 cookies. And now I need to write the number 5. No, the number 4. Fantastic. Well done. So first we had 4 cookies. Then how many were in our next group? There were 4 as well. Well done. So let's count. We've got 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I need to write the number 4 again. Now how many do we have all together? So hopefully all your objects are together and you know the total amount. So let's count how many cookies we've got here to work out how many we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 8 cookies all together. So let's draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. Amazing. You're doing so well with this. Well done. Now we're moving on to counting some donuts. So can you work out how many donuts are in each group, and again count out the objects to show each donut in your different groups? As you can see, in the first group of donuts there are 5. So hopefully you've counted out 5 objects for your first group. So let's count to make sure that there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 donuts in our first group. Now how many are in our second group? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 donuts in the second group. So first we've got 5 donuts in the first group. Then we've got 4 donuts in the second group. Now can you put all your objects together and count how many you've got in total? How many donuts are there in total? Tell me what number you can see on the screen. There are 9 donuts in total. So in the first group we had 5 donuts, then we had 4 in the other, now we have 9. So let's count my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we have 9 donuts in total. Okay, so I've started writing out our first, then and now addition story, but I need you to help me double check my work. So, how many donuts were in the first group? There were 5. So let's make sure I've drawn 5 donuts. 1, 2, 3. Have I drawn 5? No, so I've got 3, so I need to draw 4 and 5. So let's check to make sure I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So are there 5 donuts there? Well done. So now in the second group, how many donuts were there? There were 4. Amazing. So again, let's check. 1, 2. So I haven't drawn 4 donuts, so I need 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now how many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to draw 9 donuts. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what number do I need to write in this box? Amazing, 9. So first we had 5 donuts, then we had 4 more, now we have 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. To continue with our addition, I've added another sheet for you to do at home. So make sure you count out how many fruits there are all together, and make sure you use the objects at home that you've been using to help you with your counting. Now here's another sheet for you to do, and it involves counting on. So I've given you a number and then you've got some pictures to count on too. That way you can work out the total and you can write the number at the end. I've added some extra home learning challenges that you can try at home. If you try them, please make sure to take some pictures of you doing them and upload them onto Class Dojo and onto Tapestry. I cannot wait to see how you've been getting on at home with your maths. Enjoy your half-term reception. You've been working really hard at home and I'm so proud of you. So there will be no lessons next week, but on Monday the 22nd of February there will be another maths and phonics lesson ready for you to do.